Welcome to World Tai Chi and Qigong Day. I'm Chris Cinnamon, head instructor at Chicago Tai Chi. So the big idea on the last Saturday of April, around the world, people get together at 10 a.m. local time to do Tai Chi and Qigong, to get a feel for the powerful benefits of these practices and to have a good time on Saturday morning. So our first move today is a Qigong move out of an ancient set called 8 Brocades Qigong. And the move is called Lifting the Sky. I'm going to demonstrate it for you so you get the visual. And then we'll do it together. So watch. Here's Lifting the Sky. So for starters, from your comfortable stance, just step out a little bit wider. And sink into your legs a little. Then place your hands palm up in front of your hips. Now begin to stretch up your legs and elevate your hands. Pause here for a moment. If you've got anything going on in your shoulders where there's discomfort, then don't lift your hands as high. It's fine to do the move like this. If you can get your hands up higher, follow me. That's fine too. Then somewhere around the throat, the hands turn over. Now they circle out. And now sink back in your legs to bring the hands back down to the starting position. Stretch up through the legs to circle up and out. Sink into the legs to circle down and in. Stretch up through the legs to circle up and out. Sink into the legs to circle down and in. All right. So Qigong, the word Qigong, Qi is the Mandarin word for internal energy. Gong is the Mandarin word for practice. And there are traditions that hold we have energy that flows through our bodies, or Qi, and we can work with that energy in ways that support vibrant health. So come to here and pause. Now, feel the top of your head. And as we circle out and sink, release from the top of your head all the way down your body to your feet. And by release down your body, I mean, do your best to just start a wave of relaxation from the top of your head down to the bottom of your feet. And you pull that off. At least you're getting some physical relaxation. And according to Qigong theory, that may also help promote the flow of energy, the sinking of energy down the body. And if you feel any sensations that feel like energy sinking in your body, well, you might be onto something. But at least release down. From the top of your head down to your feet, release down. Release down. Now, what about the other way? So feel your feet or below your feet and just get a sense of drawing up as far up as you can, including the top of your head and tips of your fingers, and then release down. Drawing up. Releasing down. Drawing up. So another thing I want to just tune you into in these movements, we're moving our whole bodies. I mean, this is exercise. Now, we're not pounding ourselves, we're not straining, we're not pushing, but we are moving everything, including the biggest muscles in the body, the legs and the hips, loosening up the shoulders, upper back and neck, expanding the chest, and this circling down and in can have the effect of gently compressing the abdomen and then opening up here, which is an internal organ massage. Draw up. Release down. So we'll do two more now. Just very softly draw up. And have your downward release be smooth and soft. Last one. Slow it down. Smooth it out. Release down. Come back to the starting position. Shift weight. Step in a little. And I encourage you to just take a moment. Feel how you feel after lifting the sky. This is good. Starting to loosen up. Maybe stimulate a little energy flow. Feels good in my body, and I hope yours too. All right, next move is called separating heaven and earth, and it's a lot like the first move, but the arms move in different directions. Let me show you. So as you can see, the legs are doing the same thing, bending and stretching. And the arms are moving in different directions. The starting position is the same, only we turn one hand over. The hand that's palm down comes around to the hip. The hand that's palm up goes up. So let's give it a whirl. Step out to a little wider stance. Sink in your legs. Place your hands at the starting position, palms up in front of the hips. Now, on this side, turn your hand over. Now we're going to stretch up in the legs. The hand that's palm up, going up. The hand that's palms down is going to circle around and go down by the hip. So here we go. Stretch up, one hand up, one hand down. Now sink into the legs. That's going to bring the upper hand down. Lower hand comes up. Now pause here. Note, this hand's now palm up. This hand's palm down. So now we continue. Do it on the other side. Pretty straightforward. Sink in your legs. Stretch up. Sink in your legs. One hand down, one hand up. Continue. Nice. And you want to get a feel for the stretching up through the legs helps lift your hand. And the sinking into the legs helps bring the hand down. Nice. That's the idea. Now, according to Qigong theory, another way that energy moves through the body, it goes up one side, down the other. It can go up both sides, like it may have been doing in our first move. But this move could be stimulating a flow down one side, up the other. So how can we start playing around with that? Well, follow me. So now pause here. Now feel the top of your head. And we're going to do the same release down, only you're going to release down into one leg. Release down into the side where the hand is going down. And now release down from the top of your head into the other side where the hand is going down. Now, there's a Qigong principle. The down creates the up. So if you get that release going down one side, and you may or may not, but if you do, you might feel a corresponding rise on the other side. And this movement might stimulate that. And even if it doesn't, it's good exercise. We're working the legs, continuing to loosen up shoulders, upper back, and neck. Gently compressing and expanding the abdomen, massaging our organs. Increasing blood flow, a lot of good things happening, just physically from this move. All without pounding or tensing, straining our bodies. Those are aspects of Tai Chi and Qigong that make it such a wonderful exercise and so powerful for healing the body. All right, we'll do two more, just smooth it out. Slow it down. One more. Soften your movements. Lightly release down. Come to the starting position. Shift weight. Bring your stance in a little. And take a moment and feel how you feel after separating heaven and earth. And if that feels good, note that. You're onto something. All right. Let's transition now to some Tai Chi. The first Yang style Tai Chi move I'll guide us through is called Part the Wild Horse's Mane. I'll demonstrate the move so you get the visual. Then we're going to practice the footwork. Then we're going to put the arms on top of the footwork and be doing the move. On this side, put your foot forward, put your weight on it. The next step, shift weight. So shift weight back, and then come up off the ball of the unweighted foot. Put your hands out to the side like this. Shift weight back. Reset. Shift weight. Now, the next movement component is something we do in almost every move of Tai Chi, and that's turn our hips, so rotate out. Reset. Shift weight back. Rotate out. Now we're going to do something we've already done. Shift weight again. So shift weight. Now we're going to do a type of step. It's called an intermediate step. We're going to bring our back foot up so it's next to the weighted foot and just land on the ball of the heel. So you're nice and stable here. An intermediate step before we step out. So let's try that again. Shift weight back, rotate out. Shift weight, intermediate step. Now next, unweighted foot steps out, land lightly on the heel. Shift weight. Now we're going to do that again. So what do? We shift weight back. Rotate out. Shift weight. Intermediate step. Step, land lightly on the heel. Shift weight. All right. Reset your position if you need to. So we got a foot forward. Shift weight back. Rotate out. Shift weight. Intermediate step. Step forward, land lightly on the heel. Shift weight forward. Yeah, that's it. Shift weight back. Rotate out. Shift weight. Intermediate step. Step out. Shift weight. Time to add the hands. We'll get in what we call the final posture, how you end up at the end of the move. So recall, we got a foot forward and our weight on it. Same side as your weighted leg, arm up about shoulder height, looking at your palm. Opposite hands down here around the hip. That's the final position. Now, how do we get there? Put a foot forward, weight forward, same side hand, up, looking at the palm. Opposite hand, palm down. Shift weight back. And now we're going to rotate out. And with our arms, we're going to make a shape we call hold the ball. Now, shift weight. Now, you got a top hand and a bottom hand. Note that. Step out. As we shift weight and turn our hips straight ahead, the bottom hand comes up, the top hand goes down, and look how we end up. That's it. Weights forward. Now we try it on the other side. So shift weight back. Rotate out, hold the ball. Shift weight. Intermediate step. Step out. No, you got a bottom hand and a top hand. So shift weight, bottom hand comes up, top hand goes down. We get to here. Reset your position. Put a foot forward. Same side hand, shoulder height, looking at the palm. Opposite hand, palm down at the hip. Here we go. Shift weight back, rotate out, hold the ball. Shift weight, intermediate step. Step out, Shift weight, position the hands. Shift weight back, rotate out. Shift weight, intermediate step. Step out. Shift weight, position the arms. Nice. Let's do one more of those. Shift weight back, rotate out, hold the ball. Shift weight, intermediate step. Step out, shift weight, finish. Next move you might find just a little bit trickier, but everybody will get it. So it's called brush knee twist step. Let me show you. Let's first, we'll set up in the final posture where we end up. So again, put a foot forward, put your weight on it. Now, opposite arm is up approximately shoulder level, palm out. Same side as the weighted foot, palm down at the hip. Shift weight back, rotate out, position the hands. Shift weight, intermediate step. Step out. Shift weight, turn hip straight ahead, finish. Shift weight back, rotate out. Shift weight, intermediate step, step out. Shift weight, turn hip straight ahead, finish. And repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, reset your position. Shift weight back, rotate out, position the hands. Shift weight, intermediate step, step out. Shift weight, turn your hips, finish the hand. Shift weight back, rotate out. Shift weight, intermediate step, step out. Shift weight, position the hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let us conclude. This move, it's out of a Qigong set I teach called God's Playing in the Clouds. Delightful move. Especially effective for settling you, grounding you, consolidating a practice like this. Well, we've done a lot of movement. And according to Qigong theory, both the Qigong moves and the Tai Chi moves stimulate Qi flow, so you might feel energized, and that's good. We want to maintain that feeling of energy, but smooth it out, balance it. So the move goes like this. I'm going to show you, and then we'll do it. Stand comfortably. And now position your arms in front of you, around your face height. And now the arms are going to descend, and you want to sink into the legs to bring the arms down. And the arms are going to circle out and up, and you want to stretch up through the legs to power that circle. Then you want to sink into the legs to draw the arms and hands in and down. Stretch up through the legs to send the arms out and up. Sink into the legs to bring the arms in and down. Stretch up through the legs to circle up and up. Now, this is a Qigong move, so what could be going on here? Well, let's see. Let's go back to that downward release. So feel the top of your head. And in this part of the move, release down through your whole body to your feet. From the top of your head, release down your body. Just let go. And feel for any sense that this move might be helping that wave of relaxation down your body. So if you get any sense of releasing down, lightly draw up. Release down. And as we conclude our practice, what we want to go for is smoothness, balance, and a sense of groundedness. So releasing down to your feet and below your feet if you can. Then lightly drawing up. Smoothing out your movements and maybe smoothing out the energy flows that these moves might stimulate. Last one. Come to the bottom of your circle and just smoothly back to comfortable standing posture. And I encourage you all to just take a moment, feel how you feel, and just tune in. How does that affect your body, your mind, your emotions? These practices can positively benefit people on all those levels. And I hope you all have experienced some of that this morning. Thank you for joining me for World Tai Chi and Qigong Day. We'll conclude with a bow to each other. And this is a Taoist bow. So take a palm, right palm, left palm. And we're going to bow to each other out of gratitude for the opportunity to get together and practice these ancient and immensely beneficial practices. Thank you. See you, folks.